You mean
I don't know.
with you?
I don't got a good percentage in the rec, bro. I get buckets though. The whole party know I get buckets.
Yeah, he on my team too.
Yeah, bro, I get buckets, bro.
I'm in the Madden game.
Sports coverage of the National Football League.
Deon fuck with the Don, man.
Y'all running?
Yeah, Deon get buckets too.
Y'all ain't picked the Don up.
I got
Deon
Knicks.
fuck with the Don.
I got Knicks.
Yeah,
Damn, how you gonna take Knicks like that?
I'm in the Madden game.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway?
Deon, I'm trying to put you on the squad, bro.
What quarter they got though? What quarter
They ain't even started, man. They ain't even
let
started.
us get on, bro. What y'all doing?
They won't let us get on. Them niggas left me. Niggas caught me in the party and left me.
Alright, bro.
And I got hurt before, like 5 other niggas and they got picked up. We about to bash these niggas on niggas. I ain't gonna lie, I'ma wait. I ain't fucked up about waiting. Jack heard.
Y'all want to just run the rec real quick while we wait for next? Or run the rec real quick while we wait for next?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Alright, pull up, bro. I'm in the neighborhood. Me and my boy in the neighborhood.
Like that,
Still famous, bro.
I'm gonna use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Stay in the porch.
Yeah, bro, this still famous, bro. Me and my boy in the neighborhood. We gonna run the rec while they run that weak ass game.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver.
What's the teams in since y'all got 5 and 5?
Any passing offense nowadays.
First down carry by
I got the big. Deon can bring it up. I don't know if he
I
gonna
know
run.
our team about to be lit, bro. I'm talking about who all playing right now in this first game.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Both teams booty for real. It's booty against booty.
Man, scrub balls.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's
The refs,
I think it's good. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I was wondering where y'all niggas got 3 lockdowns in the room.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard. If that. They get 7 there, but it brings up.
The call was late.
I'm in the gym.
Alright. Y'all in the gym already?
Yeah. The call was Lakers.
I can't believe Smoker was picking it up out of everybody I thought.
No, it wasn't a ranked match.
Nigga, Chris, though.
Yeah, it's probably. Somebody else
I should be glad that nigga left.
No, they met.
Them niggas put in
Hey, bro. Hey, J1, let my homie in the party, bro.
That pickup goes for 25.
Hey, put Trust.
From 4th
Yeah,
down
bro, I need a guard for
down
real.
run successful. Now they look to pay it off.
Who though? Talk about nigga just left.
Chris is
Oh,
good.
Sergeant.
They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So
There's
what?
no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
That nigga could shoot, but he. If we talk about the same person, that nigga could shoot.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. And this is caught.
Y'all ready yet, man?
Man, that nigga just left, bro.
Very accurate, got the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now
30.
in this situation, the field is really condensed.
He better get cut.
He's gonna throw the football.
Oh,
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Alright, bro. You got it. You can hold it down, bro. They already know. You ain't stop.
Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening.
You got everything up.
Join on me.
We're waiting on one more person.
And good. And
Who's
it's
waiting
a
on?
7-0 game.
Hold on, y'all waiting on me? Oh, alright. I was making sure everybody was in his home. Pulling up right now. Alright, yeah, I was trying to check the roster. I thought you took off from me, bro. That nigga guns and food.
What you got out there, Gus?
Hey, bro, who party is it? J1, let my homie in the party, cuz. Damn, niggas playing the peak in this bitch. What's up, man?
On 1st down, Swift
Our shit was private,
I might just start it up. Lakers, how you spell that?
First, it's a gain of 12.
It's who else? No, do trust. Do trust. Do trust.
I was bullshit, bro. They going up and up, open up with the fence, bro. To put in the pass.
The word is trust. F-U-C-K.
But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball.
Wow. That ball
we searching trust, nigga.
Alright, I'm searching right now. Y'all ready up, bro?
J1, my boy can't get in the party?
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him.
Why not, man? Why not, bro? We got next.
Avoids the turnover. 2nd and 4. The Cowboys pressure.
That wasn't J1 talking, man. That's somebody else talking.
No, I know that ain't J1 talking, man. I know that ain't J1, man.
Tackle and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Nah. I know that ain't homie, bro. Homie,
Is
cool.
that nigga, is Deon still in there, man? Yeah.
I'm a real big speaker. We already know we get on. How much?
Stayed home and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 and it brings up 4.
Oh, is they counting down?
I like the idea to mix it up.
Deon, you gonna run with me, bro?
Can't be predictable.
I'm in this Madden game. I'm in the playoff game.
No, I'm talking about the next game.
Yeah. I got you.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Hey, switch that matchup.
Able to get it way
Playoffs.
and that allows the punt team to get down.
Ain't nobody worried about you, Retro.
Because they've had some time.
Yo, J1, this retro down there, Brody. Yeah.
That nigga Retro is a human recycling bin.
Hey, Don. Hey, bro, we got 5 or we still need one, Don?
If your man's in here, it's me, you, him, and Deon.
All right, so we got 4. We need one more. I got one more.
Nah, I don't, man, look.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. My guy's gonna come through.
I gotta let Deon make that choice, cause
Deon solid though. I fuck with Deon.
no, I know he ball. I'm saying I gotta make him make that choice, cause I picked you up on the team. I had next. I picked you on the second.
All right, for sure.
They'll run on first down.
I don't know. Shit, we can run in the wreck, see how that shit go.
Here and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
That's tough. Everything late today for me. That's tough. That's all.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there.
What is?
Start out
What he got?
way with a 1st and 10.
Well, who got?
The play action fake. They'll look
Man,
who got? My homie, hold on.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
What your boy got? What the other homie got?
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
We just need the, I don't know, either probably the power forward. I don't know what we need though.
2nd and 10.
He got a stretch 5 and a power forward, homie. You heard him. Then my other homie got a shooter. The homie that's already on the team got a shooter, though. He got a shooter, though. But the other nigga I'm talking about, he got a stretch 5.
Spread it out and let Yak get that shit out.
Wasting this great starting field position. A real threat.
Join the neighborhood, bro.
Y'all the pigs on what Deon Brown.
They're gonna have to switch that up.
Whatever he got.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
He ain't in that game. He ain't finna play regularly.
You know what I'm saying?
Coach emphasized in our pregame meeting it was red zone.
What's tough?
Hey man, watch this. Watch that strip, bro. Let me go out that whole
with how they were executing previously.
That retro is big out here.
Because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise. Don't leave
That
the red
retro
zone
is
without putting
big
points
out
on the board.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9.
Balling like a Kobe.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 40.
You sleep, acting like he was.
Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the ball.
Deon, you pulling up, bro? We about running the record real quick.
Times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Yo, J1 switched over. J1 switched over.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I got you. Oh, okay.
Yo,
what up?
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
You gotta get into this bad.
You said what?
I never did that to you ever in my life.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the
You got kicked out the party, guy?
Exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Because he ain't going to be able to join it on the party, because that party is losing.
Right back in the other direction.
What's that corner, Retro?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover
Oh, you want
in
it?
2 drives.
Shot, boy,
The
get
game's
bad.
starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the ball.
man.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get out near the 35,
I like
right
to see.
to 34 here.
What I like to see, keep
7
shooting that
yards
hole.
there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And going deep for Hill.
Damn, that nigga bust.
And that'll wind up incomplete.
Somebody was talking trash about my boy.
From the 34, they'll
Somebody was talking trash about my boy.
Hey, Don, what's up, bro? We going to the rec real quick or no? What's up?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them.
Lakers got started Zion, them niggas won.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case,
What we
it's a
waiting on?
modest gain, but it does open up possibilities.
Wait on
here
Deon?
second down.
I'm in a Madden game.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Shit.
And finding the tight end Hooper.
I'm going to be about
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Oh, I seen you in the corner, bro. I should have passed that.
They'll set up a throw.
We good. We ain't losing this shit, though. These niggas is ass.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
Hey, Dixie, you in this party too? What up, man?
What up?
I didn't even know you be over here too, cuz. That's crazy. It's still I just so y'all know, nigga, I be at other parties giving other niggas buckets too, not just y'all. Dixie, man.
Maybe just a
Dang, that nigga stuck outside.
strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw.
And 1.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Bro, whoever in front of me, bro, whoever. You ain't been on, bro. You ain't been on. You ain't been around to see it. You ain't been
The
around.
momentum shifted to the other
You
side of
haven't.
the football.
You ask around. You ask around. They'll tell you, bro.
At where Omar?
Get this complete to Bass.
Yeah, see, Omar to tell you too. Omar to tell you famous nice. Trash Mart, nigga.
2 minutes
Good
remaining.
day the other day, though.
For this NFC.
Why'd you say it pulled you in, J1?
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is
Giannis is a beast, bro. He killing Anthony Davis, cuz.
Potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach.
Got him shook, coach.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone?
Oh, my goodness.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. It's time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your...
Hey, what's going on, man?
And there he goes. Oh. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates what we got.
And you know, depending on their
that nigga got the strap. That nigga got the strap. He'll put 30 on somebody's scalp.
Making sure no one's holding.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Hey, help him out on that screen, Retro. Step up.
The first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Get out of there. You got help.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
No trip. Big homie coming through. Freak you mean.
This
homie coming through.
Offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Oh, yeah. Block is hot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Block near you.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the
first of their
timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
That nigga got
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds.
Hey, Retro, you trying to go out that AI for a minute, bro? Or give Pete that work down on?
He sends this one away. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Damn, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I just lost my whole take.
Get anything going.
Deep inside the
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaq Thompson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump it for a loss of 8. To try again after the sack. Prescott looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
That nigga shooting that hole. That nigga really all up out of here.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now.
This body get ugly out here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be
Y'all really called me out for this,
I agree with you totally, because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position
Who got next?
on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take
Let
advantage
me
of
start
it.
doing
They're
mercy
looking for that
rules.
first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. He'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That one good for 24 yards.
How many rebounds you got, dude?
First down. Swift. He's got the first down.
Who's been playing down low then? One of y'all been playing down low?
But not before he takes it inside.
And I got 7 boards down here.
There, the
Well, both of y'all
Panthers have a
niggas.
first down.
Nah, don't say on both of y'all, bro.
The man just said y'all been switching back and forth. He said he ain't get down there. Come down here. Come down here, nigga. Come down here.
Let me get that.
That's the reason I got my big.
Watch this AI, bro. I'm not about to have this. I'm not about to tolerate this nonsense he got coming out of his face.
You ain't got shit going on.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Nice little lay.
That's on a fucking AI, nigga.
Go ahead and AI on retro.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
I'm outside with it.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Brought the nigga out for the smoke. Go put that nigga up, please. Right now.
I'm not even guarding you, bitch.
Why not? Twist that man on me, bro. I got him. Go get the AI, bro. Freak out of here, nigga. Freak wrong with y'all
You got
niggas.
slash and it ain't dunking? Why would you bring this man out?
Ain't nobody doing none of that paint while I'm in there. Freaky me.
I got 7 boards. You ain't doing shit down here.
Who's that talking, Pete?
You ain't doing shit down here. You ain't doing
Why you
shit
got
down here.
7? 'Cause I ain't been down there.
Who's that rapping?
You ain't getting another board, Pete.
That's smoke rapper.
That's big homie. Who that talking?
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
The AI don't even want to play no
The
more.
lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this
AI
away,
don't even
and
play
off
this
it
nigga
goes.
still.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but
Nah, I ain't tripping, bro. He grab him hold. He just ain't getting another board.
Stop it.
That nigga gonna have 7. He gonna end the game with 7 boards.
You think you dropping for
Bro, you gonna end the game with 7 boards, bro.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some
That
teams
nigga about to end the game with 7 boards.
other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want
Man,
to
y'all
run.
getting
These
ripped
things
up.
worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play
Where y'all
to
niggas
give
going,
themselves
bro?
some momentum.
Hold
See
up.
what they have up their sleeve.
Hold up, bro. Y'all niggas moving too fast.
On 2nd and 9.
What y'all niggas got going on? Wait for the screen, bro. Y'all niggas can't make nothing happen.
Man, complete. And they're going to have another first
Hey,
down as the
tripping.
tackle's made at the Panthers'
Shot that hoe.
44-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pass it up, bro.
First down. It's Elliott. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's it.
6 yards on that
Oh,
last
my
play.
goodness.
Here's 2nd and 4. go to Elliott again. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line.
Moose, you got to do something,
gain
bro.
of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown.
I can tell
because
Moose
sometimes
I
you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
He ain't bring his. I brought my big to switch it up.
First down. Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, being a shooter sucks sometimes, man. They stick to you. It's going to take you back again.
No, he got a slasher.
Big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
0 for 5.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. That catch was 5. Down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
I got a slash the field. There's some shit you gotta be able to do. You gotta be able to shoot the ball. You gotta be able to do a whole bunch of different shit, man.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. While the Trainers take a look.
Rap gun.
Kick by Maher is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So
hey, that nigga rebound. Where you at, Retro?
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Go to the rock.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Let's go.
Yo, J1 is wide open.
Look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense.
Y'all lose this game. Y'all ain't gonna be able to show y'all face in fucking town no more.
Man, don't get nobody in my spot. I'm putting my file together. Don't get nobody in my spot. I'm getting my file together. Let's got 5.
For this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3.
I got next, nigga. I'm getting my file together. My bad, famous. I was trying to hop back in.
I was just trying to make sure what's going on. But you still need me and my homie, right? You still need me and one more?
The ball, bro.
Yeah. And
cool. I'm about to get my homie. I'm about to tell my homie to come back.
Pass it if he owe you, bro. Pass it.
Hopefully Deon still run. I think Deon still fucking with me.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards.
Should I just stay in here then, bro?
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Okay. Let me see.
On first down, it's Elliott, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Sucker.
Crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E.
What's the difference between the shooting on your team last game and our team?
Intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he'll take this across midfield. Intended that time for Cooper. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Like I said, they feeding them, fam.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Yo, Moose, just fucking, when we done with this news, just delete that nigga, bro. For your own good.
I didn't even shoot that. That's how the pump fake.
Muted, man. That nigga might be
Smith leading the
So you shooting that hole on Stalkers?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
No. You about to drop somebody's move?
3 yards here. And that'll bring up a third down and very
Chris.
long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
In the paint.
It didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Right, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Tie game.
Try to hit you, stop. Pass that all the way to the top. Oh, he grind.
They'll run it with Elliott. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
That, man. Give me that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I want to know what, bro, how do you do putbacks in this game, bro?
About set for this
my nigga be throwing, he be throwing his hands up like he.
And last time this shooter was out here,
come on, that putback badge?
And then that turned into 6 points. Oh, Prescott stripped.
I was about to say, you don't make no decisions over here, my nigga.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback.
But your mom moves.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or
I don't know, moves, but that's
teammate is able to come over.
And the pressure gets to him again. Marcus Davenport, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong.
Yo, man was cheating to me, but you couldn't do
big play here will dampen the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott.
Yeah, it ain't all moves, bro.
And this is caught Amari Cooper. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Nah, the thing is, Moose, it's like when we give you the ball, that's the thing. You have to drive in. You would have had your shooter, bro. You would have had wide open.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Prescott now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. And he's got some space here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but a tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the 4th quarter when I expected him to throw the ball, and he got a first down.
Yeah, trailing this stage of the 4th quarter. Picked up the first. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Squeeze, get in there. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's see what you got.
They'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
It's caught over the middle, Hooper. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Incomplete from the contact. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, 1 second. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Box track. D. Tighten up.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They're going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick 6 or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
On 1st down, Swift, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl, what do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. From Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. And they won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yeah, a couple of the more memorable ones for sure. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the Magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Check. Watch it before. Watch. Move, fellas. Let's go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54. 6-man. Check curls.
Now back to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Now part 1 is done, now part 2. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And what can Prescott do in the OT? And that is incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Rip left, rip left. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Kill. Switch. Hard. Rush it. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's 3rd and short.
Mike spot 4, Mike down stop. Mike spot 4. Let's go one more. What happened?
They're going to look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're at OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
54, right there, 54.
2nd and 3. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Interception, baby. All day.
So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. On first down, Elliott. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And in a yardage game, they're really kind of gravy. And this just becomes what my own coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
Now remember, this one is not over. But with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession. But